A 1-minute read of on-chain data brings you the global crypto dynamics in 24 hours. With 8 days left until the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin mining difficulty has hit a new all-time high. The crypto exchange's Bitcoin reserves have shrunk significantly. Are ETF institutions going to become the new mainstream hoarders? Vitalik hinted at a return to POW and the truth behind the heated discussion. Unveiling the scam truth behind the 7 deadly sins, mempool leader bombards Bitcoin L2. Looking at the craziness and irrationality in the crypto world from the hash and surge, has base chain Starling crashed? After doubling at open, board has halved again. What happened to the anti-meme coin on the base chain? Exchanges delist Monero to avoid regulation. Privacy coins have become the compliant sacrifices of the crypto industry. Kraken announces the delisting of Monero. What is the future of privacy coins? Reimagining the world with cryptocurrency. Master a 24-hour wealth code. Let's get rich together. April 12th, Friday's highest crypto industry. I'm Zhu. Welcome to the headline brought to you by DeepCoin. Since the launch of the Bitcoin spot ETF in January, the exchange's Bitcoin reserves have dropped from 2.46 million BTC to 2.29 million BTC, a decline of 170,000 BTC in 3 months. Calculated at 70,000 per Bitcoin, this is worth about 11.9 billion. At the same time, the holdings Bitcoin spot ETF institutions have cumulatively increased by 223,800 BTC. Excluding the 170,000 BTC decrease from the exchanges, it means the Bitcoin spot ETF has actually absorbed an extra 52,800 BTC from the market. While the trading market is shifting, there is also additional hoarding behavior, which is a major reason for Bitcoin's rise from 46,000 to 70,000. The net outflow trend from the exchanges suggests that future Bitcoin spot ETFs may accumulate even more Bitcoin. The exchange's net positions have remained in negative territory, indicating that the current market selling pressure remains strong. Since Bitcoin broke through 44,000 on February 7th, the net trading position has remained in negative territory and has shown a trend of continuous expansion. This situation generally occurs at the top and bottom of the market. One is that the market valuation is too high, and everyone is selling and bearish on the subsequent market. The other is that the market has fallen as far as can, and panic sentiment permeates the belief that the market is already dead. Currently, it is clearly the first case indicating that Bitcoin's price is still in a relatively high valuation or a high profit range in the eyes of some early investors. On April 10th, Bitcoin's mining difficulty increased from 357Z to 371Z, an upward adjustment 3.9%, with the hash rate hitting a new all-time high. Miners' mining rewards have also decreased by 3.9% year over year. Currently, there are only 8 days left until the Bitcoin halving, and the mining difficulty will only drop appropriately after the halving. It seems that the mining difficulty still has an upward trend before the halving. In addition, although the fluctuation of the hash rate has been relatively large in the past week, the average is still maintained at around 630 E, a high level. Currently, Bitcoin mining still holds excess profit. After the Bitcoin halving is implemented, miners' rewards will drop in the short term, and the mining machine market and the computing power will also undergo a new round of shakeup, which will then enter a new 4-year halving cycle. The shaken market will naturally present opportunities. If steady type investors are interested in mining, it might be worth paying attention to the mining track, as there will definitely be some new insights. Recently, the Ethereum community has been in turmoil with a fierce debate over the POW issue. A large number of netizens and KOLs are analyzing, and this is closely related to Ethereum ETF's inability to pass. On Twitter, there are a large number of comments analyzing that the currently built L2 restaking tracks will all disappear. The source of this debate actually comes from the founder of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin. Faced with this chaotic information, the origins and community discussions, what is the real truth behind this storm? Let's unveil the mysterious veil behind this.
Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, pointed out at the Web3 Scholar Summit that the lengthy generation time of zero knowledge proofs ZK snarks crucial for layer 2 L2 validation points significantly affects Ethereum's real-time proof and the global ZK EVM equivalence. To stress this issue, Vitalik proposed accelerating ZK proof generation using additional hardware through parallelization and aggregation trees. However, as the remarks spread, some misunderstood Vitalik's intent, believing that the Ethereum would revert to the POW mechanism and mining rigs will return to the market.
Right? We've really had this big shift from special purpose cryptography to general purpose cryptography. From cryptography where to create a new protocol, you have to understand how the cryptography works yourself. You have to create a special purpose algorithm for a special purpose application, to a much more general purpose world where
in fact, this is a big misunderstanding. Vitalik's actual remarks were not to directly say that he would abandon POS and switch to POW, but that the current layer 2 has some defects and needs to be assisted through additional means. Unlike Ethereum's past POW, the hardware acceleration proposed by Vitalik is not for mining rigs to compete for accounting rights and earn Ethereum, but only to accelerate the generation of zero-knowledge proofs. And he also did not mention the reward mechanism for zero-knowledge proofs, so it cannot be called a POW return at all. Ethereum's POW mining has already become a forgotten memory. It's just that those miners still don't want to admit it. Recently, the Bitcoin L2 market has been turbulent with a multitude of projects emerging, leaving investors dazzled. However, behind this seemingly prosperous situation, there are many high-risk protocols making people break out in cold sweats. Mempool founder Monero, the Lone Ranger, has recently opened fire criticizing the Bitcoin L2 projects as nothing more than scam tools in sheep's clothing. So as he said, are these BTC Layer 2 projects just ephemeral, or is this the rebirth of the oldest public chain? And how can we investors discern them?
The Lone Ranger of Monero pointed out that many projects masquerading as L2 fail to bring real technological breakthroughs or enhance user experience, instead capitalizing on investors' enthusiasm for fundraising. If Bitcoin L2 projects do not support unilateral user withdrawal, then they are essentially just multi-signature wallets, not genuine L2 solutions. This means users cannot freely move assets from the L2 layer back to the Bitcoin main chain, which undoubtedly infringes on user rights. Casey Rodarmore, founder of Ordinals, bluntly stated that this is a fact.
Bitcoin L2 projects were originally born to solve the scaling problem of the Bitcoin network, but now the market is flooded with a large number of projects of varying quality. Monero's 7 deadly sins criticism is really hitting the nail on the head. In the face of the chaos in the Bitcoin L2 market, Monero's criticism has undoubtedly sounded the alarm for investors. Here, I provide 3 principles to discern if a project's junk. Number 1, use Bitcoin as a native asset. Number 2, use Bitcoin as a settlement mechanism to execute transactions. Number 3, demonstrate dependence on Bitcoin's functionality. Investors should be more cautious when choosing projects and not be misled by the project's fancy appearance and exaggerated propaganda. In the world of cryptocurrencies, there are always some projects that can captivate investors with their unique charm. The anti-meme coin Board on the base chain is one such project. Its arrival was like a stone thrown into a calm lake, rippling outward. Board, a name that seems boring, actually bears the deep contemplation of the project initiator Board. From the beginning, Board has been imbued with a strong sense of reflection and personal style, which is also one of the reasons it has been able to attract so much investor attention. However, when the Board token officially launched, its performance left people greatly disappointed.
On April 9th, the base ecosystem memecoin project's token, Board, officially launched with an initial price of around $0.004. Subsequently, around 5 o'clock, it nearly doubled, breaking through $0.0072. Around 9 o'clock, the price of Board fell below the opening price, reaching around $0.003. Early participants in the pre-sale panicked as they saw the situation deteriorating and began selling off in panic. However, the price of Board continued to rise, reaching a peak of over $0.012, 4 times the low point price. However, as of now, 1 day after the launch of the Board token, compared to the peak price, it has halved again to approximately $0.0065.
As the earliest place to release the Board project and establish a community, Farcaster can be said to be a key link. It's not only provided a good fan base for the emergence of Board project, but also providing a communication platform for the community members of Board after its launch. But things always have two sides. The things that can help you can also bind you and even limit your development. For the Board project, Farcaster may also be playing such a role. It can be said that Farcaster is both its success and its failure. Behind this crazy hype, we should also see that the rational side. Investors need to clearly recognize that the volatility of the cryptocurrency market is extremely high and the price of any project may experience ups and downs. When investing, we should fully understand the background, team, technology, and other aspects of the project and make rational decisions. Among thousands of cryptocurrencies, there is one called privacy coins. The blockchain is an open and transparent ledger with user addresses and balances completely transparent on the chain. To protect the anonymity of users on the blockchain, privacy coins were created. Monero, born in 2014, is the king of privacy coins with a current market cap of around $2.43 billion. Just at the start of 2024, the privacy coin sector has been hammered by cryptocurrency exchanges. First, OKX delisted privacy tokens like XMR, ZEC, and Zen. Then in February, Binance also delisted XMR. Most recently, Kraken has also taken action against privacy coins.
Cryptocurrency exchange Kraken recently announced that it would stop supporting Monero, XMR, trading and deposits for its customers in Ireland and Belgium, starting May 10th. Additionally, Kraken will completely remove Monero from its platform on June 10th. After the deadline, users with remaining XMR tokens in their accounts will have their balances automatically converted to Bitcoin. Kraken cited regulatory avoidance as the reason for delisting Monero.
We're increasingly more and more active across lawmakers, regulators, looking very much to help kind of chart the path for crypto across the United States, Europe, and geographies beyond that. So we're definitely active.
It's once again pressure from regulators in order to achieve so-called compliant operations. Most exchanges have chosen to abandon privacy projects like Monero to avoid the regulation. In fact, privacy technology has also already been integrated into various aspects of the crypto ecosystem and has been steadily developing, with capital being bullish on it. In the eyes of mainstream VCs, privacy is a track with great potential. Having received the hot money from the likes of A16Z, Binance Labs, Samsung Venture, and Sequoia Capital in recent years, with the track valued at tens of billions of dollars, the fact that centralized exchanges are delisting privacy coins one after another shows that privacy coins have seemingly become a sacrifice for the industry to push cryptocurrencies into the mainstream. Although the crypto industry has sacrificed the privacy coins, cryptographic technology will not stop evolving, and it will continue to be applied in crypto projects. The privacy track remains an important one for the industry.
Jirayut Skusrisopa, CEO of BitCup Capital Group, Thailand's exchange, stated that BitCup Online plans to sell shares to the public next year, with the valuation potentially reaching up to $3 billion. OpenAI announced on the X platform that the new version GPT-4 Turbo is now available to pay ChatGPT users. This version enhances capabilities in writing, mathematics, logical reasoning, and coding. ARK Investment Management under Cathie Wood disclosed that the fund holds shares in the artificial intelligence company OpenAI. Australian computer scientist Craig Wright has ceased his appeal of the defamation case he lost in Norway in 2022, which involved his claim to be the pseudomonymous founder of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. Recently, deposits into Solana blockchain's DeFi protocols for lending reached $18.6 billion, marking the highest daily inflow since 2022.
Don't bother with those hard-earned dollars, especially while you're still young. You need to find a way to make yourself valuable. Although there are many ways to make money, like driving for Uber, delivering food, or working as a server, To be honest, those kinds of earnings won't really make you valuable, so what does make someone valuable? It's not about how many assets you have or how many connections you have, but rather your scarcity. Assets depreciate and people change, but your scarcity is the core of your ability to make money. Okay, that covers the main content of today's program. If you find our channel valuable, feel free to share it, follow us. You can also become a member by clicking the button on the top right corner. You'll be able to see our membership benefits. Our channel focuses on curating valuable news and analysis in the crypto, blockchain, and mining industry. Monday through Friday is news and information, while Saturday and Sunday we feature in-depth special reports. As a member, you'll get our wealth code from Monday to Friday, as well as industry articles from our special authors. Let's get richer together, and I'll see you tomorrow.